Hey there everyone, welcome back to MR English Diaries, the best place to learn English the easy way, with fun and real conversations. I'm Olivia, and I'm so glad you're joining us today.
Hi everyone, I'm James. It's so nice to be here again with all of you. I hope you're doing well. How's everyone feeling today?
I'm feeling really good, thank you. It's one of those sunny days that makes everything feel better, you know? And I'm excited to chat with all of you. What about you, James?
Same here. It's a beautiful day. It's always a pleasure to hang out and chat with our amazing listeners. Today's topic is something we all love, I think, hobbies.
Oh yes, hobbies. I love talking about hobbies. They're such a fun part of our lives, don't you think? It's nice to hear about what people do when they're not working or studying.
Exactly. It's such a personal thing, right? Everyone has different hobbies, but they all serve the same purpose, to help us relax and have some fun. It's all about doing things that make us happy.
And you know, hobbies are also a great way to practice English. It's not just about learning new words, it's about having real conversations. So today, we'll share some of our favorite hobbies and also give you tips on how to talk about yours in English.
That's right, Olivia. So let's dive into it. I'll start with you. What's one of your favorite hobbies?
Ooh, good question. Well, one of my favorite hobbies is cooking. I really enjoy spending time in the kitchen, trying out new recipes. It's such a relaxing activity for me, and it's so satisfying to create something delicious.
Cooking, huh? That's awesome. What kind of dishes do you enjoy making the most? Anything special?
I'd say Italian food is my favorite. Pasta, pizza, and sometimes even lasagna. There's something so comforting about Italian dishes, and I love how you can make them your own by adding your favorite ingredients.
I can already imagine how delicious that must be. Do you cook every day or just sometimes?
I cook a few times a week, mostly in the evenings. It's my time to relax after a busy day. Sometimes I even listen to music or a podcast while I cook. It's such a peaceful time for me.
I love that. Music or podcasts in the background while cooking, it really sets the mood, right? And it's so rewarding to enjoy the meal you've made with your own hands.
Definitely. And let's be honest, eating the food after all that effort is the best part. So James, what about you? What's one of your favorite hobbies?
Well, I've got a couple, but one of my main hobbies is playing the guitar. It's something I've been doing for years, and it's my go-to hobby whenever I want to relax.
Oh, the guitar. That's so cool. I didn't know you played. How long have you been playing?
I started when I was a teenager, so it's been a lot of years now. I just love music, and playing the guitar really helps me unwind. I try to play every day, even if it's just for a little while.
That's amazing. What type of music do you play?
Mostly rock and blues. I love the energy of rock music, and blues has such a deep, soulful feel. Sometimes I just play whatever comes to mind. It's really relaxing.
That sounds great. I can imagine how soothing that must be. And you're right, music is such a good way to express yourself. So besides cooking and playing the guitar, what other hobbies do you enjoy, James?
I also love reading. It's not something I do every day, but when I get into a good book, I really enjoy it. I tend to read nonfiction, especially history books.
Ah, I see. History books can be so interesting. I love reading too, but I'm more into fantasy and mystery novels. Getting lost in a fictional world is such a great escape.
That sounds like fun. I can totally see how you could lose yourself in a good story. For me, though, I'm more into learning new things. History, for example, is fascinating to read about the past.
Totally. It's amazing to learn about what happened in history and how it shaped the world. But speaking of relaxing hobbies, I also really enjoy going for walks in the park.
Oh yes, walking is such a simple yet refreshing hobby. There's nothing like getting outside, enjoying the fresh air, and just clearing your mind.
Exactly. It's so calming. And it's a good way to get some exercise without really thinking about it. I usually walk alone. It's my time to think and enjoy the peace.
Yeah, walking alone can be so peaceful. I think it's great that you enjoy your time like that. I walk alone sometimes too, but I love walking with a friend.
Oh yeah, walking with a friend is fun too. You get to chat and enjoy the surroundings. Sometimes I listen to a podcast while I walk, like ours.
That's the perfect combo, right? Walking and learning. What more could you ask for?
Absolutely. So besides reading, cooking, and gardening, do you have any other hobbies, James? Something that maybe people don't expect from you?
Oh, I think I have one more hobby that might surprise you. I really enjoy gardening.
Gardening? Wow, I didn't see that coming. What do you grow in your garden?
I grow a little bit of everything. Tomatoes, lettuce, basil, and some herbs. It's so rewarding to see them grow from tiny seeds into something I can eat.
Wow, James, that's so amazing. Fresh vegetables from your own garden? I bet they taste so much better than store-bought ones.
They really do. And it's such a relaxing hobby, just being outside, working with the plants, and seeing them grow. It's like a little project that I get to enjoy.
That sounds perfect. Gardening really is a peaceful hobby. So we've talked about a lot of great hobbies: cooking, playing guitar, reading, and even gardening. But I'm sure our listeners have some interesting hobbies too, right?
Oh, for sure. And we want to hear from you, listeners. What are your hobbies? What do you love doing in your free time? Drop a comment below and share with us.
Yes, we'd love to hear what hobbies make you happy. Whether it's something active, creative, or relaxing, let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're enjoying this podcast, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps us out a lot.
Exactly. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that so you never miss an episode. We're here to help you learn English in a fun and easy way.
I've also got another interesting hobby I like to talk about. Besides reading and cooking, I really enjoy journaling. It's one of those hobbies that helps me clear my mind. Do you journal, James?
I don't journal as much, but I know how helpful it can be. Just writing down your thoughts can be so calming, right?
Exactly. And it's not about writing perfectly, it's about expressing yourself and letting your thoughts flow onto the paper. It's like a mini escape from the busyness of life.
I can definitely see that. Journaling sounds like a great way to relax and reflect. Another hobby I've been getting into lately is photography.
Photography. Wow, that's a cool one. What kind of things do you like to photograph?
Mostly nature. I love capturing beautiful landscapes, the sunset, or even just little moments that catch my eye. It's such a creative hobby.
Oh, I love that. There's something magical about freezing a moment in time with a photo. I've actually started taking more pictures recently too. It's such a nice way to appreciate the little things in life.
Definitely. And it's great because you don't need to be a professional to enjoy it. It's about seeing the world through a different lens.
Exactly. So what are some other hobbies you think people might enjoy? There's always something new to try, right?
Definitely. For some people, working out is a hobby. Running, yoga, or going to the gym, it's all about taking care of your body and mind.
Yes, exercising is a great hobby. It makes you feel good and gives you more energy. And it's also something you can share with friends.
Speaking of friends, do you have any social hobbies, Olivia? Things you enjoy doing with others?
I do. I love playing board games with my friends. There's something so fun about challenging each other and having a good laugh.
Oh, I'm all for board games. What kind of games do you play?
I love strategy games like Catan or Ticket to Ride, but sometimes we keep it light with games like Uno or even charades. It's just about having fun.
That sounds like a blast. Board games really bring people together. And of course, after the game, you can grab a drink and chat.
Absolutely. It's such a great way to bond with people. So we've talked about cooking, reading, guitar, gardening, and even board games. What about some creative hobbies? Do you have any, James?
Well, besides playing the guitar, I do enjoy writing. Mostly short stories. Nothing big, just little adventures in my mind that I want to put on paper.
Writing stories. That's awesome. What kind of stories do you write?
I like to write short adventure stories, sometimes with a little humor. It's a fun way to use my imagination and create new worlds.
That's so cool, James. Writing is such a great creative outlet, and you can do it anywhere, whether you're at home or even while traveling.
Exactly. So we've covered a lot today: cooking, playing music, gardening, reading, and so much more. And we hope you're feeling inspired to talk about your hobbies in English too.
Yes, definitely. And don't forget to share your hobbies with us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Keep practicing and keep engaged with learning English.
Yes, and remember, no matter what your hobby is, it's all about enjoying it and having fun. And don't worry about making mistakes in English. It's all part of the journey.
Exactly. So before we wrap up, let's remind our listeners to keep practicing. The more you talk about your hobbies in English, the more confident you'll become. Just take it step by step, and soon it'll feel like second nature.
And if you're really enjoying these conversations, we'd love for you to like this video and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to MR English Diaries for more fun and easy English lessons.
Thanks so much for joining us today, everyone. We've had so much fun talking about our hobbies, and we hope it helped you think of new ways to practice English in your everyday life.
It's always a pleasure. So until next time, take care, keep practicing, and remember to enjoy your hobbies. We'll see you soon on MR English Diaries.
Goodbye for